Yes, thank you so much for being in your news item. As the Netherlands, we work together with the United Kingdom, the United States, and Germany. And we have our military advisors who are advising on 27 projects. For that, we sit together and work closely together with those countries named. So, for example, yesterday we had a meeting together with diplomats and the military advisors, and we discussed about the progress of those 27 projects we are working on. Yes, now what we normally do is when we have those kind of meetings, we discuss how things are going, the progress. And out of those 27 projects we are working on, the Dutch and the Germans and the Americans and the British, we all take certain parts and certain responsibilities for that. And again, as the Netherlands, we are very much committed to support the Peshmerga reform, for example, in the field of recruitment, but also, as you mentioned in your item, about the administration and about the way of doing the payments, for example. And our military advisors, we work together with the Ministry of Peshmerga reform to sit together and then try to make the Peshmerga even better and stronger than they already are. And the Netherlands, again, as you mentioned also, we have a big commitment here in the Kurdistan region, not only as in the field of trade and investment, but also, for example, we have at the moment around 150 military in Erbil. And for 1 year, they will be here for securing the military part of the international airport of Erbil. Now, if we are sitting together with the Ministry of Peshmerga, we are quite optimistic. Of course, it's a long process, and it will take more years and working together with you, with the Ministry of Peshmerga, but also with our partners, the United States, Germany, and the United Kingdom, to see where we can improve the Peshmerga. And again, it's a long process. And out of those 27 projects, some are more easy to tackle than others. And the more difficult one, it will take, indeed, some more time to be involved in that. Yes, that's a very good question. And indeed, from January, 2 months ago, we upgraded our military level here in the Kurdistan region. So at the moment, we have around 150 military personnel at the airport, at the international airport of Erbil, and then of course the military part of it. And for the coming 12 months, they will be involved in securing the airport, the military part of the airport. And that's also one, for example, one of our active involvement in this Kurdistan region to help to make this part of the world a bit safer. And we are very much committed to continue with that. As I said before, we will remain committed. As you explained in your item, that indeed we had a big role in fighting Daesh, in fighting ISIS. We did that, of course, together with our coalition partners. And at the moment, we still are active in trying to support you here in the Kurdistan region and to make the Kurdistan region far more safer than it is. So, and as I mentioned before, for example, we are working on the Peshmerga reform, but also we have those troops, 150 military personnel at the moment in Erbil. And that's also part of our commitment to you, to the Kurdistan region, besides, of course, all the other items we are doing. For example, we are heavily working together in the field of agriculture for our investors and for your investors to try to produce more products here in the Kurdistan region. That's indeed what we're going to do. The Netherlands, it's a small country. You can compare size-wise with the Kurdistan region. But we are the second biggest exporter in the field of agriculture in the world. Number one is the United States, but that country is far more bigger than the Netherlands. So as a small country as the Netherlands and the number two of the biggest exporters in the world, we are very efficient and very much well known about our agriculture expertise. And late 2020, your Prime Minister, Excellency Masrour, visited also the Netherlands, and he had a meeting with my Prime Minister, and they discussed to extend our cooperation in the field of agriculture. And we are working on that as the Netherlands Consulate General. And we can already see some results. Many cows and goats are coming from the Netherlands and going to the Kurdistan region, but also with technical expertise and also to try to introduce innovation here in the Kurdistan region.